tell me about where you come from as far as sex work and why and what brought you from there to where you're at now.
So, um, it's really like I obviously am an in person worker. That's where I started.
In
But
person worker.
in
I've
person,
never heard a term that way.
I don't, I try to use like not criminalizing language or
Got you.
anything that is, offensive. Not even offensive because,
Fuck them.
I meet with people, I'm a companion. That's like where I started. I've always been a companion, but I have always I loved making things on my own, like, expressing myself. Like, I've always been very non-conforming, so I like to be really creative with my content. I've always done in-person work, and then I started doing the whole OnlyFans thing and, like, selling, like, little videos and stuff like that.
Solo stuff.
Yes, like, taking customs and, like, through taking customs and listening to what other people like, I've learned a lot about things that I like and that I'm open minded to. Like I do a lot of fetish stuff. A lot of people like I do a lot of dominant stuff, but I also have like very hyper specific fetishes. Like I like pouring milk on myself. It makes me feel like I'm getting cummed on, but like significant amounts. Like
Okay.
I make content where I pour milk on myself, and it's really popular. Sploshing is like where you like smash food with your body. Like I do that with cakes and like pastries. People really eat that shit up. Like they fuck with it.
I eat that shit up. I see what you did there, but continue.
And ironically, like I also do like hardcore fetish stuff with people, and I get booked for that a lot. Like
what would be hardcore fetish stuff?
like bathroom stuff, like on
Showers.
others and more.
Yeah.
Like people, like they. That's honestly like a huge part of my bread and butter right now.
Really,
it's big.
We won't.
I'm literally.
We'll be a little as PG as we could, but showers. Let's just say there are two colors of showers. And that's what you're talking about, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, I've heard that's lucrative.
It is very lucrative, and it makes me happy that it makes other people happy. Like honestly, I really do like the closeness that I develop with people over time when it comes to that, but especially with my fans when it comes to content. I feel like I have like Nicki Minaj like has barbs, like that's what they call her fans, like they're super hardcore. I have that with like my fans, like fans every week sending stuff to my house, like, and it doesn't have to be related to sex work, like it's just like random little shit.
Well, I'm sure not to your house, but to a private P.O. box.
Private P.O. box, yeah. It's like, you know what I mean?
I
like
want to put that out there. Don't be hitting her up thinking like, "Ooh, I'm gonna get the digits." Or
not at all.
She's gonna drop a pin for me. No, zero.
Right? No, they be sending my little stuff to me. To my pickup area. And
yeah.
It's not even like related to sex work. Like people are really enamored with my personality and like our one-on-one dialogue, like with my fans, whether it's in-person stuff or just online, like people I've never met. I have people that I've been talking to online for almost 2 years, and they spoil me to death, like all the time. Like they'll be like, "Oh, I seen you at the airport today. Like I'm gonna cash app you so you can have breakfast today." And like it'll be like, I'm like, "Oh my god!" Like it's really nice, and it's not. People always want to see me do well, and like I really like that I've had that impact on people with sex work.
That's great. That's great, and it's great that you appreciate it and you let them know.
It makes me so happy.
Oh. I have to be honest, I've had a number of performers that I've shot, specifically females, that have nothing but good things to say about you. Like, they're fans of yours.
Are you serious? Oh, that's cute. I know, like, I feel hella extra when I, like, get reactions like that. 2 weeks ago, I was at some event. Like, I just, like, randomly stumbled across some event, like, where I live. And somebody asked me, like, "Hey, can I take a picture with you?" And it was not the right time to take a picture because I had other stuff going on. But, like, I was like, it's happened to enough times to where I'm like, I don't like taking, like, fame stuff seriously. Like, I don't internalize it and, like, embody being famous. Like, either, like, semi-famous. But I'm really grateful that I've had an impact on people where, like, they can, like, know things that, like, they remember about me that I'm like, you had to pay to see that. Like, I appreciate that.
I know you paid for my OnlyFans to find that out.
Yes, basically. Or like you've been following me for a long time to remember like, oh shit, she had like Little Mermaid hair, like completely red. I'm like, yo, you've been fucking with me for a long time.